Guys, we have some absolutely huge news on a massive set coming next month. You guys might have seen in the last week or so, the big rumor has been a really big Beauty and the Beast castle set. There was a leaked picture of it that came out the other day, but nothing was confirmed and we didn't really get a proper look at it either. However, as of this morning, we now have all the pictures and all the details of it. This is obviously a really exciting set to come out. I'm really surprised that they ended up doing something like this, considering the Disney Castle is getting retired this year. And, the Disney Castle is obviously such a, inspirational piece. It's a monument. It really represents Disney. And it does seem like the go-to when they're making a set like this. Personally, I didn't think they'd go for something like this. I know last year they came out with the Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs cottage, which obviously did really well and was a really nicely designed set. So obviously they've took inspiration off that and gone for the castle. The whole set will be about $280, which equates to about £250 in the United Kingdom. Compared to like the actual Disney castle, that is almost £200 or dollars less than that one was. So it shows that it's not on as big of a scale. The set is going to contain 2,916 pieces, and it is labelled as an 18 plus set in that black box that we know and love. And the set does have some really great detail. It looks like it's going to have a lot of stickers and maybe some printed parts in there too, which is a good balance. I mean, ideally we only had printed parts, but we'll have to get what we take when it comes to those. It's a super colourful set. It's mostly like a purpley, like a light purple, pinky kind of colour, spattered with a few grey bricks in there. But it also has dark red roofs, which really goes together nice, especially considering a lot of the tan going on in this set. It also comes with an open back, which means play features, obviously, and you can get easy access to all of that. Now, obviously, if you were to display this against a wall, you wouldn't get that because it'd just be the outside you can display, but you do have the option for either one. This set is going to come with 5 minifigures and quite a few buildable minifigures as well. Now, the minifigures are going to include Belle, Beast, Morris, Gaston, and LeFou. Belle being the same character we recently got in the Mickey set. However, we are getting our first ever Beast minifigure, which is really exciting. And the other 3 minifigures are a really nice way to round out the set and obviously give it a bit more personality when we're decorating it. And the buildable minifigures are Lumineer, Cogsworth, Plumette, Chip, Mrs. Potts, and Sultan. And the buildable minifigures characters do look really good. They're super accurate to the film, and it's a really nice way to do those characters still, while obviously not being able to do them in a minifigure form. Now, in terms of the rooms on the inside of the set, it's going to include the famous ballroom that we obviously know and love. It has the really famous scene, and it does look like that might be on a diorama where we can take that out. By looking at some of the pieces and what they've shown, it looks like it might be able to just slide on out. Now, I believe this is a new feature for a Lego set, and it's an interesting one to take out part of the set and include it as a diorama. I guess it would be really great for if you were displaying the whole castle on a shelf and maybe you knew you're never going to see the inside of it because you're never going to turn it around. So to take that out almost and then display it separately would be a really interesting way to do that. And I'm definitely a fan of Lego trying to find these new things to do. It also has a bar where it looks like a bunch of, the buildable characters can hang out. Meanwhile, if we go to the next floor, it has a library and looks like a spot for the rose, which is obviously an important plot point from Beauty and the Beast. We can also see that the Beast is going to have interchangeable heads, so we can have him in Beast form or in human form, which I really enjoy, that you get to choose which one you want, and it obviously maximizes the features of the set. And the set is looking like it's going to be about 35 centimeters wide, while it'll be about 54 to 55 centimeters high. And I've got to say, I really appreciate Lego doing a set like this. I didn't really think we'd get a large scale set of some of the other Disney princesses alone, and I think kind of the Disney castle is normally the safe bet. But then venturing out and doing like the Snow White last year and doing this year, it's obviously a great sign we're going to get more stuff for these princesses. And it's just good because it means more look on Disney films. It means in the future maybe like a Hercules set could happen and more like that with the classic Disney films. Obviously the Disney castle does retire this year, but it'll be really interesting because we'll have a time where there's a bit of crossover. So on our shelves, we'll have the choice of the Disney castle or the Beauty and the Beast castle. And as they are different price points, It does mean that you can go for either one and they could complement each other really well, or there could be one which is more of a budget pick while one is more expensive. But obviously Disney Lego fans are eating good. The whole set is super colourful. It looks just like the animation come to life in Lego, which is obviously the priority because you want Lego to be this magical thing. And this will be dropping April 1st, which is really close. I mean, I'm surprised that we are not getting a proper announcement yet when it's so, close to coming out. But obviously that will break a few wallets. So it looks like it will be the big drop of April. Obviously we'll have some smaller sets that will keep finding out in the next month. That will go along with it, but that will be the main pinpoint purchase. But let me know in the comments, what do you guys think? Are you a fan of the castle? Are you going to pick this up? I'm really interested to hear your thoughts about all things Lego. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. I've been Ballistic Bricks, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!